Welcome back, everybody. Today, joining us is a solid dude with a solid talent, a young stud with a powerful presence in the creative direction world. Please welcome Tarek Mustapha.
I appreciate that.
Little round
Welcome
of applause
to the
for you.
podcast.
Did you rehearse that?
Of course.
I love the cadence, the delivery there was very poetic.
Thank you very much.
He actually is a
Nothing but
poet
love,
in
dude.
his spare time, so
Pretty hype.
that's the goal.
What's like one thing you can't live without being in the stew?
Honestly, ooh, that's a really...
Microphones.
I need an answer from each of you.
Shit.
You can start.
That's three
Logan.
different perspectives.
Does it have to be like can it be a fun answer or does it need to be like a practical?
Yeah, you could say like ping pong table. Like, I don't care, whatever.
Ooh. I would say, practically speaking, a microphone. Or a couple at least. But for like a fun answer, I would have to say I would really just like to be able to build the set to be something that looks hyper professional, like absolutely polished.
I got
Like,
you, dude. Let me know.
I'll hit you up, bro.
Yeah,
First guy
we'll
I'll
definitely
call.
hit you up, actually.
My company can build it too, so.
No, for real, we might be hitting you up in a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, my
Yeah,
answer.
let me know.
Your answer?
This is a good one.
Dude, I'm... Okay.
It might be conventional, but who gives a fuck? This is the one I want. It's going to be a ping pong table because I'm going to fuck up every single person that I meet on that
You
stage.
can't take his idea or his example.
No, I generally
Hey, no, that's fine. I'm down to run some games.
I love ping pong.
Damn, dude.
I love the game, so I'm all for it.
Zade's trying to get
Me
wrecked.
too, dude.
Zade's trying to get wrecked.
Nah.
One thing...
No, with that confidence, Zade came out the gate like a freaking bull, dude. With the confidence, just came out.
I'm hungry for it, man.
Yeah,
No, I'm not like that, dude. Yeah, I'll hit you with a couple curves here and there, maybe some, top spin or whatever they call that. But like, I'm not gonna be diving or anything.
yeah, be Walter.
Catch me between the legs underneath just
Bam, son.
No, the second you do that, I'm leaving. I'm walking out the door, dude. I don't like that kind of energy.
It's like you've been playing too long for me.
Yeah.
What's your side?
For me, dude, one thing I cannot let go of is a fucking TV. I need my movies, man.
What, to like watch?
I need my movies.
No,
like,
you know what?
every once in a while, I'll literally just go get a meal that specifically goes well with a certain movie. I'll sit there and watch it. Like last night, I actually watched Clockwork Orange while eating El Pollo Loco.
Oh my God.
Okay, stop. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you a movie and you tell me what food goes with
Oh,
it.
okay. I love this game.
Let's do it.
Love it.
Hit us.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Princess Diaries.
Nachos.
No, you know what we're getting like little sandwiches, maybe some tea.
No, dude, it
The
calls for a
vibes,
peach
right?
Well, we're
tea.
getting hors d'oeuvres, dude.
You know-
They're hors d'oeuvres. If it's not called hors d'oeuvres on the menu, I don't want it.
Thank you.
I don't want an appetizer. I want an hors d'oeuvre.
Oh,
Need that hour dare.
Yeah.
Some
Sour dare,
peach
boy.
tea boba from Ding Tea.
Really?
Oof. I'll see. Dude, me and Zade would definitely be friends.
God damn it, man.
More than
yeah.
me and Saeed,
Yeah, that's
for
fucking.
sure.
That's actually insane. But yeah, dude.
Hey, yo, Zade, Logan, you guys want to like kick it or what?
All right.
Trying to vibe.
I'm gonna head out.
Cruise the stew. Get that second shot. Head over here.
Yeah, I know, right? Gotcha.
All right, how about this? You give us 2 other movie recommendations and we give you an
No,
answer.
I want to
each.
give him one.
Ooh.
What
too.
is it?
What is it?
How about let's turn on let's watch Interstellar. What are you grabbing?
Ooh.
Oh, nah, dude.
No?
I'm gonna need some gastro pub level,
Ooh.
kind of, culinary exploration.
Nice.
That's like where my wife would come in. Actually, she does that stuff. She like makes all this like crazy.
Yeah, which is incredible, dude. And if you want to shout her out, this is your chance.
I'm like, oh yeah, Spice Nice. Big shout out,
Shout
Spice
out.
Nice for helping me gain 18 pounds since I got married.
Gotta love it, man.
Dude, big facts. I'm not even kidding, bro. You know the Ammu Kiddush?
Yeah.
Right?
Kiddush means belly in Arabic.
It's like beer belly, but it's filled with like fried foods instead, right? Like that's what Arab people
Yeah.
eat: fried foods and garbanzo beans.
Exactly. And we're known for
It's like one of those
desserts, too.
special achievements that you unlock for every Arab.
Yeah, you have to be at a certain level. Yeah, exactly. So I'm at the beginning phases. I'm at its infancy.
I feel like I'm
man.
working up to
It's-
it.
you
It's
know?
a steady climb, but we're making
Yeah.
progress.
I can see it a little bit. Your face is filled in.
There you go.
Yeah. But
Yeah, plus I've just been literally eating and working. So,
that dude, you're yeah.
nothing else.
looking good though, man.
Shout
Looking
out
good.
to
I appreciate
Spice
it, bro.
Nice, though.
Likewise.
Yeah, shout out to Spice Nice. I'll definitely leave a link for the Instagram in the description.
down below.
So I have a bigger question for you.
Oh, you do know, huh?
What? Shut the fuck up. What drives you, at least? Because from what Saeed has told me, you are a man of diverse taste. You like to do a lot of different things. So in every area, what are the main things that drive you really? Like what inspires you?
It's a big question, dude. Oop, sorry. Let me turn off my desktop.
Here, I'll cover you a little bit. Spice Nice. It's definitely one of the big motivators, I would imagine.
Well, yeah, definitely. For sure. My wife, is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
She's out here taking care of me. You know what I'm saying? So I got to reciprocate. Just to make sure that I can provide.
Dude, I honestly, I love anything that has to do with like romance for some reason. Like I'm just like,
you're a romantic, bro. Look at
He's
you.
a sappy guy. Look at this dude.
Come on, guys. Hey, bye.
You're like the hot topic sad boy romantic though. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
Like in high school. Did you ever go to Hot Topic in high school?
Yeah,
Of course he did.
dude.
Look at him.
Bro, Hot
What do you
Topic.
think? Where else would I have
everything.
gotten my studded belt, bro?
Yeah. So
But yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel
No,
you.
he's trying,
But,
he's trying to
go
be
kill
friends.
ourselves.
So yeah,
together, baby.
that's for real, dude. That's what keeps me kind of pushing
Yeah.
a lot. That's like kind of the overseeing. Plus I would say there are some certain people around me in my life that are like doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in my head, it's like I'm seeing both sides of the spectrum here. I'm seeing people who are doing it and killing it right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm seeing people who are not. 10 times out of 10, I'm trying to go with the former. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Because just like to have freedom, to have like the ability to do whatever I want to do whenever I want. That's the biggest thing that pushes me. Like I hate being restricted, period.
Mm-hmm.
Like the reason I hate traveling is because when I go to the airport, you're like waiting and you're like being restricted. You put into like boxes and like lines and shit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, my wife loves traveling, but I always tell her like, look, unless it's like a jet suite or like I'm going to a hangar and I'm going to hop on the plane directly without having to like be frisked.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Have you heard of that?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny?
I totally get you.
So right now your boy just doesn't travel.
Do you know what's funny? Is that me and Zade have always argued about this crap.
About what?
About like how people just willingly like to just sit there and accept a job for what it is and just sit there and be miserable and just be packed up and treated like a sheep.
Dude, to me, the worst form of hell or purgatory, whatever you want to call it, is being stuck in a 9-to-5 cubicle office.
Yeah,
It's being stuck, period, I think.
Being stuck,
in life,
period, absolutely.
In anything.
yes, yeah.
Not being in control of you, of
Yeah.
what's happening around you or for you
Yeah.
or, because of
You have redefined it for me at least. Like I realize that. And holy crap, dude, every time I'm at LAX, I'm just like, kill me. Just kill me.
I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I cannot stand it.
You literally
So to me,
can't.
it's like, okay, listen, like, yes, we're going to travel less because your boy's not rolling in the dough yet. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I get you.
Realistically, it's absurdly expensive.
Mhm.
Traveling is like taking money and just like ripping it up and burning it and flushing it in the toilet. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't,
Yeah.
you're throwing it away, right? Because there's a whole other counter side to the argument, but I'm talking about the type of traveling that like people around me like to do.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like every weekend and like every 3 weeks, just like go take a trip for 3 days.
Yeah.
Like,
That's gonna cost
No.
dude, that's gonna cost you thousands.
Easy.
Yeah.
yeah, but if you're trying to do it the way that I'm talking about, it's going to cost you hundreds of thousands
Yes.
a year,
Yes.
Man,
which is useless.
I'm just trying to.
You know what I'm saying? So until that's throwaway money,
Mhm.
I'm not doing that.
Exactly.
You know, I can respect
So-
that because, and on a similar level, at least when it comes to control, I know the feeling all too well, right? Like for me personally, it's not the airport, it's driving.
Mm.
I hate it when other people drive me. To make somebody be my chauffeur
Yeah.
is the worst thing in the world
Dude.
because
Bro,
you know what I'm talking about?
I'm 100%, I'm like,
I-
I cannot stand it. Am I allowed to use my dramatic camera for this?
Use it. You can use it. Use as much angles
I'm
as you
allowed
want,
to use
dude.
this? Listen,
About to bust
hey,
it out.
listen to me. All right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the wrong one. I cannot stand it.
I love
All right.
it. I love it. Oh my God.
So what is it? Is it just that you need to be in control?
Yes.
Is that the main
I
thing?
think so because I feel him. Especially, dude, it could be anything. It could be like, yo, dude, you want 2 tacos from Jack in the Box? And I'll be like, yeah, but I'll drive. I don't like anyone's driving. I don't like anyone taking control. And if I'm sitting in the passenger seat, I'm the worst backseat driver. Like, I'm like, bro, kick it, relax, watch out. You're turning right. Okay, just making sure you know. You know?
I'm with you.
Like,
you should probably
100%.
change lanes.
Dude, I gotta tell you, man, driving with my mom, look, Mom, I love you, but just stop talking. Because like you can.
Dude, I think my mom has ridden in my car like one time.
Oh my God. Does she just hate it?
I literally think one time.
That's the same for me. Yeah.
She just hates it or it just doesn't happen?
I don't like, I guess circumstantially.
Yeah, circumstantially just hasn't happened. Okay. Yeah, I've taken her before and it's just kind of like, I'm like, why do I keep doing it? It's fucking annoying. I'm driving 80, she doesn't like it. 65, she doesn't like it. 40, doesn't like it. I'm like, okay, what do you want? You know? I want you to watch out.
No,
I'm
Dude,
like, what the
Arab bombs especially or something else on the road.
Yeah.
No,
They're overprotective, dude.
My mom's white. And when I was going through the driving school shit, right? My mom nicknamed me Grandma.
Oh my
Because
God.
I drove at the speed limit,
Oh my
never
God.
broke it, always was extra safe with turn signals and everything like that.
You drove with 3 hands?
But you know,
Just to
I'm
be
just I'm
safe.
being a law-abiding citizen
Yeah.
on the road. Then, after I get my license and shit, right? We're driving around on the freeway, streets, whatever, and I'm doing 5 over, 10 over, whatever,
Yeah.
right? You know, going the flow of traffic in California could be 90 sometimes, depending on where you're at. And then she starts freaking out. You're driving too fast. You're going too erratic. You're doing this. You're doing that. I'm like, what do you want?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I'm
really
sorry.
annoying.
Is me normal and there's not much difference between me normal and grandma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
there's not a big barrier there.
Yeah, but he loves you though.
Oh, yeah, I love my mom.
Yeah.
That was never out of the question.
There you go.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Never hated her. Never once.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom's she's one of the funniest people I've ever, like, I know, period.
Dude, I remember actually. I met your mom once and I didn't know it was
Did
your
you?
mom. Yeah, I did not know it was your mom. But someone was
What?
laughing
That's
so
so
hard.
random. You've met my mom?
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
weirdly enough that you brought it up, I met her once too.
Dude,
No,
I was
I'm kidding.
invited to a dinner and I didn't know it was, I think it was a family of yours, a family member of yours. Or
Mm.
I don't know if it was.
Where was that at?
It was, they're actually my neighbors
Details.
in Corona, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my aunt.
Okay, that's your
That's
aunt.
my
Yeah,
aunt.
yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, so I went over for dinner.
That's funny.
I was kind of forced and I was like, oh, whatever, you know. And then I'm just sitting
And
there.
I wasn't there?
You weren't there. No. I was the
Oh.
only dude and the other people were just like 40 years old plus, you know.
You didn't play torneo?
No, bro, I sat there, I observed, but then
That's the best time to play torneo, bro. Especially when they don't know you, because you can talk shit back.
literally
It gets
It's usually like when you know the uncles that are hanging out around you, you can't talk smack. But if it's like you're like, hey, this is probably the last time I'm going to see you guys,
Yeah.
you can tell them "Kol khara," or whatever.
yeah.
You can tell them whatever.
Bro, my dad would have killed me if that happened.
Dude, heated,
Oh yeah, your
Yeah, I
dad's
would've been
there,
dead.
though. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
heated Tarnib
Yeah,
matches or something else,
Yeah,
bro.
for real. But yeah, dude, your mom was a character, dude. I remember they were
Bro, she's funny, man.
they were laughing and then they started picking up like the puppy and just like dancing and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And my mom's like,
Wild,
oh, that's
bro.
Tarek's mom. I'm like, oh shit.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny, dude. Yeah, no, but she drives fast.
Ooh. Okay.
My mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a fast
dude.
driver.
One time when I was younger, you know, I've always been a Mercedes fanboy, right?
Yeah.
Like I love AMGs.
How do you not?
So
Perfect.
one time she got one.
Oh,
Okay. And my room was the one closest to the street. And like 7 o'clock in the morning, she's revving the shit out of it.
that is hype.
She's literally just revving it, dude. And then I look out the window and she flips me off.
That is so sick. That is so Khalto.
And I was like,
Khalto.
Mom, what the? I guess she, till today, she swears she did not
God.
because I called her out, obviously.
That is so
That night
funny.
at dinner, did I have a story for my parents, you
Yeah.
know, for my dad and for my siblings?
Yeah.
Like,
That-
I had a big story coming, you know?
Yeah.
But she was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, dude,
Do it.
don't play that card right now. You know for a fact you did this. She'll still probably deny it till today, but I know for a fact.
That is so funny.
What model Mercedes was it?
It was a S63.
Ooh.
So she was loving it.
Yeah,
dude.
Bro,
man.
she opened up that sport exhaust and is like, I'm going to annoy the fuck out of my son right now.
7:00 in the morning. Well, yeah, we have neighbors too. You know,
Who
like
cares?
she that was an extended joke.
Yeah.
You know that affected multiple people, not just me.
Did your neighbor come
That
over?
joke she paid for that. You know,
That is hilarious, dude.
Did your neighbor come over afterwards like, hey, somebody was revving their car outside your house and I saw a middle
probably
finger come out
assumed it
the
was
way.
me.
Yeah.
No, I don't. In the 15 years that I lived in that house, I saw our neighbors like 3 times.
Shit.
You know what? That's actually interesting.
Did you hear that? You saw that meme, right? Is that what you're about to bring up?
Probably not. No. No, what was the meme?
So it was basically people saying like relatable things, right? Where, which is what basically memes are. But someone said that, tell me this, have you ever seen your neighbor take in grocery bags?
Yeah.
But for a lot of people answered no.
I haven't.
They were like, holy shit, dude, my mind's blown right now, bro. I have. Yeah. You haven't? Or
I don't think I've ever seen that. No.
I have never seen that.
My new house, dude, I see there's like one neighbor that's like across the street.
Yeah.
They're chill.
Okay.
They come out and I see them, we talk and stuff.
Mhm.
Hi, whatever, right? But like the neighbors next door to me, never. Like never.
That's so weird. The closest ones.
And they have like 8 people in that house. So
they just all disappear underground somewhere.
What the fuck?
No, I have a theory as to why. And it was kind of like what you said around the recession or when Google came out, right? I think with the advent of the internet and cell phones and stuff like that, because before we had to entertain ourselves either through TV or talking to your neighbors or like talking to the people around you, right?
Yeah.
But now we don't have to. I mean, hell, we there's an app now that I'm on and I forget the name of it, but it essentially connects. It's like a social media app for your neighborhood. So it's like, somebody, like a couple weeks ago, somebody's car got broken into. And so it was reported on the app.
It's called Next Door.
Next Door, yes.
Yeah.
Somebody broke into a car and then like everybody got a notification saying, hey, double check, make sure your car's locked. There's nothing valuable on the seats.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, right?
Which I'm a huge supporter of that app.
But my point is we now have a social media service that allows us to communicate to somebody that's 20 feet away from us?
Dude, I actually, you know what's funny? I made a post on Nextdoor, Tarek. There was this girl when I used to go on runs. I've never seen her in my life. All right. She was so cute. And I was like, dude, marriage material, you know? I remember I was just like
I said, hot topic romantic.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So I was just, and then I went on the app and I was just like, hey, girl with the black long hair wears a sweater. If you are seeing this, please contact me. I put my IG.
Sounds like Craigslist.
Of course you did.
I was just like, bro, I'm going to do it because
Okay, wait, no. So what happened?
nothing happened. I just posted it on there and people liked it. People like fucking,
When was that?
fucking Charlene from next door just liked it. Huh?
Wait, when was that?
This was 3 months ago, 4 months ago.
Oh, nah, didn't work, homie.
Did not work. But
She
you know
didn't
what?
see it.
I didn't want to be that creeper that just ran around her block, dog. But
Post another one. Say like $10 reward for whoever helps me find her.
I will. I'll screenshot it and I will put it on the fucking Instagram.
Looking for the love of my life. She runs around this neighborhood a couple
Yes.
times. a week.
Looking for the love of my life.
That'll be the type of story like, you know, BuzzFeed or whatever would come like,
Oh, that's true.
you know,
Yeah, that's true.
hot topic nerd posts online to find girlfriend or whatever, you know?
It's your moment to shine, buddy.
E-girl in neighborhood.
That is funny. Freaking.
That'd be a good headline.
Yeah.
Clickbait.
I have something I want to kind of dive into here.
Jump in.
Because it is of interest to me. I'm obsessed with the idea of everything we do as kids basically transforms us into who we are, right? I wanted to ask and see what it was like for you growing up. Were you growing around cameras? Were you growing around filming stuff, home videos, that kind of stuff? Because I know I surely did, and it kind of brought me into this love that I have for, you know, film, media, television, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, dude. So my mom used to have a dark room
Respect.
at the house, and she would like expose film or whatever with the red light and all that stuff.
Mhm.
And I would say that I think the reason I got so interested in the room is because she'd yell at me every time I was going to open the door. So I was like, what's in this room?
You just had to check it out.
Freaking innocent
You know?
Tarek. Yeah.
It's like the Arab mom approach to, because like she says, don't open this door when I'm not here.
Yeah.
So she like set like a deadbolt or whatever at the top, one of those sliding locks. Like, Mom, you ever heard of ladders or step stools? Like, I just hopped in the kitchen real quick, grabbed the step stool, put it down, opened it, whatever. I remember I got yelled at for that.
Yeah.
That was like a long time ago, dude. That was like one of my oldest memories.
And it lives there forever. That's amazing.
Pretty much. But then from there, she like put us in photography camp,
Photography camp.
Yeah, it was like one summer camp thing that we did. But that summer, like, she had bought me a camera to go to photography camp, like a little point and shoot,
Thought it's first camera.
Yeah. And then after that, we ended up moving to Lebanon, which was like a whole weird thing. We moved to Lebanon for 1 year.
Yeah.
But my dad was here, and like, so it was me and my mom and my siblings in Lebanon, and my dad was here because his company's here.
Gotcha.
Right. So I remember one time, like, he would always like feel bad for being gone for so long. So he'd be like, tell me, like, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? And I like, before I had a photo camera, but now I wanted a video camera, right? Because I had watched like, I don't know, something, TV, or I don't know if it was like iCarly or something at the time. I don't even remember what it was, but like something that made me say like, oh, I want to make videos.
Yeah. You got Logan busting laughing.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So I started shooting video on like little VHS tapes. And then I started like plugging them in via, the like, what do they call those cables? The red
RCA cables.
RCA cables, yeah. See, I'm not an audio guy or whatever, but
yeah, I got you, bro.
I plugged those into like a receiver that would read the VHS tape like via infrared into a USB port into like an old computer, and then that's how I started editing my videos.
Whoa, dude!
So
super sick.
Yeah, and I would like, there's old home footage of me like filming all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in Lebanon, like telling my aunt, like, wait, stop. Like, hold on, wait, I'll tell you when to go or whatever. And then like when we were like, at the restaurant or whatever. Yeah. Obviously like horrendous footage, nothing good, but like, that's all I used to do is just like make videos.
But yeah, see how I
have some old ones, dude.
Yeah, same. And I remember, I think you shared one before, if I remember correctly, or someone did. But it was old like VHS
I think I have
footage.
one of like when I was a kid, dancing or whatever. I was always like singing T-Pain songs.
Baby girl.
Literally.
That's sick.
Dude, if you pull up my Instagram, like all the way at the bottom, somewhere over there, I think there's one.
I'll find it somewhere. Yeah.
Dude, on your stream, if you can find any of that old VHS footage, you should try to like edit it together. Maybe it's like a little project. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Like a little fun project. You're like, oh, this is some shit I worked on as a kid. Let's see if we can bring it into the 21st century.
That is pretty down. I kind of grew up the same way, dude. It was pretty cool. I used to do magic shows on a VHS camera.
Of course you did.
Like jump out.
Dude, I used to do magic a lot too.
Jump out the window and shit. And my dad would be like, where'd he go? And I'm like, my dad's the actor. What the? Yeah. So like, I totally feel it. It's a very familiar place to me. Super, super cool.
Yeah. My mom's entire side of the family are all like creatives.
That's my dad's side.
On my dad's side, it's a little more mixed. There's like engineers and, think different kind of things there. But on my mom's side, pretty much all are like architects or designers or
that's sick.
Things like that.
And I know that you have your degree in architecture. Was it?
I do.
Dude, Mr. Worldwide. If this isn't him,
no, it's like a completely flat trajectory there, dude. It's not like there wasn't much pivoting, really, to tell you the truth. Except, I guess, when I was in architecture school, we started like a group called Architects Beyond Architecture.
Yeah.
And like other architects would come, like people who are trained professional architects but are not currently pursuing architecture in the traditional sense.
Gotcha.
Right? So video games, a lot of them work. Like the guy who designed Halo 3, I believe, was an architect.
You're kidding.
Damn. Like, so it does kind of go hand in hand, I guess. Same,
Yeah, the way that I like, I mean, I don't mean this in any offensive way, but like, no, I mean, maybe now I just made it offensive by saying that. But like, a lot of people refer to architecture and like the design world, they refer to it as like a pyramid, and architecture being somewhere around the peak of the pyramid. Because in order to become a truly renowned architect, you have to go through all of the other stuff.
True.
You have to be capable of understanding and conceptualizing down to like a, prehistoric level, like with,
Mm-hmm.
sketching in the dirt,
Yeah.
all the way up to, developing standing structures.
That's
So-
actually crazy.
Now I'm interested. Do you have a specific, because I've hopped into a couple live streams of you editing, and I like the whole aesthetic, for example, like the astronaut on the edge of the cliff, for example.
Mhm.
Do you have like a specific creative process that you go through in order to come up with that, or what happens behind the scenes there?
It's always different, dude. I mean, it's really kind of idea of the day type situations,
Yeah.
Like I'll just be having a coffee or I'll see something and I'm like, oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So
So is it
just
is it mood driven? Like,
yeah, a lot of my recent work has been like very like sad. Let me tell you this, what I'm making right now is social media friendly work,
yeah.
I could see.
which is not like a lot of the work that I don't post is the work that I actually enjoy doing a lot,
Mhm.
more often than not. But
Yeah. It's a very
the work that I'm posting now is, Instagrammable and TikTokable and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Because I decided now, this was actually to kind of touch on what we started this whole conversation with. Man and Cam, the company that I got rid of in February.
Mhm.
I say it like that because it was like the mentality. I actually loved Man and Cam, but like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like I had to unfortunately exit, right?
Yeah.
And then I started the next agency called Ocular, which is the one that's currently established right now. And then now I'm thinking, I don't know how I want to pursue that anymore. I might actually pivot one more time
Oh.
and focus 100% on just branding myself instead of other people.
Yeah.
Because that's what Ocular does right now. We're like a creative consultancy. So, businesses come to us pre-launch most of the time and
Yes.
we develop a launch strategy and branding and, aesthetic and packaging and whatever, right?
Gotcha.
But now I just want to do that to myself and to Spice Nice.
Yeah.
You guys hear that thing?
Yeah. What is that?
I don't. That was the weirdest sound I've ever heard. I don't.
Yeah.
What kind of a creature that was?
You don't have like a child or a gremlin running around.
What the hell was that? Yeah.
I no. There's nobody in this house except my wife. My wife is cooking. So
Spice Night?
Yeah. That was weird.
Yes.
But yeah.
yeah, but yeah. I think I'm gonna just shift all of that attention
Mhm. Directly into you. Into
kind of like, or to things that I thoroughly enjoy.
yeah.
Which is a big kind of, it's a risky jump in my world because it's like,
Yeah. But it is. I totally get you with the whole concept of like catering.
like I mean I've dropped clients.
Yeah. Like you catering to businesses more than often, you start to figure out, the more you figure out yourself, I feel like, like for example, you hated waiting at airports, right? You hated being
Right.
Restricted, things like that. And working with other businesses, obviously there is going to come a little bit of restriction, right?
Right.
So I think when it starts to kind of just hop into like your creative preference, right? Or creative freedom, it starts to just take a toll on you and you're just kind of like, dude, I need to do things that I actually want to do, right? I hate
Dude,
catering to the
100%.
businesses. Yeah.
100%.
I totally get
felt
that.
it. It's like overwhelming recently
Mhm.
where it's like, look, there are things and there are deals that I made in the past. There are contracts that I'm currently signed on to or whatever that I feel like are currently undervaluing me.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is the thing is this, like I feel like I sound so like arrogant right now. You know what I'm saying? Like to clarify to anybody listening to this,
Yeah.
like this is 100% a component of self-reflection. I think that you have to go through before you can like achieve the next version of yourself.
Yeah.
The next level in your life. You have to be able to self-reflect. This is my opinion again, but you have to be able to self-reflect and see kind of what your value is and what you enjoy doing and kind of how you enjoy doing that and how much you're being paid for it.
Yeah.
For example.
I mean,
And
I totally agree with you because from my perspective, it's simple. If you don't bet on yourself, who the fuck is going to do it for you? Like at the end of the day, you are the only constant in your life, right? So you might as well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I see people resonating more with personal brands and individuals instead of companies.
Mhm.
So I think it only makes sense.
Yeah. Because with a
I
company,
would be the most powerful company that I would be able to build.
Exactly.
yes.
Because I understand myself, I understand my target demographic, I would say at its core, more than I will ever understand for somebody else's business.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody who's starting a business who comes to me and says, "Hey, can we work on a branding project or whatever?" Like, at this point, I'm going to say no, because I feel like that phase of my career has come to an end.
Yeah, it's a gut feeling.
Like, more abruptly than I would have anticipated. Like, I had set up Ocular. Okay, I filed all like the paperwork. We're established, or a corporation. I'm figuring out, a space to lease and things like that. And then I'm like, wait, never mind. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm just going to shift all of my skill set. I'm going to keep whoever I need to keep on payroll. I'm going to keep all of those people there, and their 100% focus is going to be me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to brand myself. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, like you just said, the balance between business and influence has shifted, right?
Mm-hmm.
So not to say that I want to be an influencer, but like what I want to do is be able to find an audience that resonates with what it is that I want to do and enjoys that, and not because I'm trying to trick them to be there, but because they genuinely care about being there. They're genuinely interested in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Just like I'm interested in what countless other people are doing online. There are amazing creators, people like FaZe Clan, for example, right? Fantastic bunch of individuals that are like shifting the dynamic right now.
Yeah.
Right. There are a lot of people that I'm seeing. My wife is a perfect example. She's doing exactly what she wants to do. You know what I'm saying? And she's 100% enjoying it. She's probably one of the biggest motivating factors beyond my own kind of self-reflection. She's always telling me like, yo, dude, go do that. Like, stop undervaluing yourself, or letting clients undervalue you and underpay you for what you're capable of doing. So just either charge what you want to charge and what you feel like you're worth, and work at the caliber that you want to work at, or don't, and just work on it, work on yourself. So,
she's got
So I figured, like, you know what? This is a good time, I think. So your boy took a plunge and now it's like, all right, let's cut everything.
Well, either way, dude,
see where we go.
We support the shit out of anything you do. Just,
I appreciate
you know
that,
what?
man.
And I'm glad you took this approach, because, dude, fuck a company. You are the best version of a company. So screw that.
Well, I felt like it was going to end up being built around fundamentally, because like, with the little reputation that I had in terms of that network of business owners that were hiring me, they all kind of knew each other, they're all familiar with each other and stuff. Like, and all of them are fantastic people. But the thing is that that's not my target audience. Like, that's not who I'm after.
Yeah. Something doesn't even sit right.
I have a reputation with those people, but like, what about a reputation with all of the other different people that I feel like I would be more, I would benefit more from connecting to? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, these people, if I connected to these people, the quality of my life would be 10x what it is today, rather than just like a niche community of these business owners.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm definitely
that's to me, it just became like almost frustrating. Certain projects, like dealing with certain things daily that I have been dealing with for years, right? Some of them are the same. Like, my outlook on the day, I used to get up pumped. Like, I used to get up, get the coffee going, go through my morning routine, and then hit the computer and start working, right? And I found myself like abruptly, dude, I'm telling you, it was like the span of like 3 days where I just completely was like, nah, I don't want to do this ever again in my life.
Oh my God.
It's crazy how it works.
That's actually insane. Yeah.
And I had already pivoted in my head, right? Like, I had gone from Manning Camp to like, okay, instead of doing so much of the day-to-day kind of creative work, let me focus on consulting.
Yeah.
That's why I started Ocular. So Ocular became a consultancy, right? And then now I'm like, nah, even let's take it even a step further and just like X all of that out.
Yeah.
Forget that whole component of life. We're going to start a completely different path from here.
Well, it's good.
So
it's good that you went to Ocular, though, or started it, in my mind, because there's a lot of useful information that you can take from consultancy and apply it to the new business that you're trying to start. Right. So obviously, I'm sure client headaches all the time, all day long. They want something different, even though you made exactly what they thought or what you thought they asked for. Right. Like you said, there's that miscommunication between you and the other, rather than you getting it out directly from you. Right. Unadulterated, uncut, pure. That's what you want. And I respect that you're able to make that leap from, all right, these other people, like you said, great people, love them, whatever. But it's kind of a weird space that you've fallen into, where it's like they're all friends with each other, or at least they know about one another. And then you're like, okay, am I now working in a consultancy where I'm essentially just doing art and design logos for different companies that are competing in the same field? And like that has its own weird circumstance. If you're like, I'm in a sense working for the enemy of this company.
Yeah.
Even though I'm also helping.
I never did that though.
No, that was never.
I haven't found myself in a position to have to do that yet.
Interesting. Okay.
It's like, it's a fortunate thing, I think, because it's like, you know,
very lucky.
That's kind of, I'm sure that would be very weird. I have been approached before, but like because of the contracts and the agreements that we've had, I could not take that project on. So it was never like an option. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you this, bro. Logan was here to witness, but I literally had a call with a client before, and they said the work is too high quality. Can you reduce it?
Yeah, that was a legitimate complaint from one of his clients.
What?
I heard it over the phone.
Yeah.
It was,
Bro.
That was my exact response. What you did right there, I was like, oh, jeez.
I was like, are you kidding?
What does that mean?
Right?
It basically means like, I don't want something that looks good on a magazine. I want something that looks like shit.
Now, this is essentially what the guy said.
What it is.
Yeah, right.
I had to dumb it down. Bro, I am telling you, I had that same look, but just a little bit more pissed off.
Like this is.
I'm like, how could I even do that? This was the most simplified version of this specific
Here's what
image.
you do. Let me tell you how to do that for future reference.
Yes, please.
What you do is you take it, export it as a JPEG, set the quality to like 50%. Okay. Then put it in a Google Doc. Then download that Google Doc as a PDF. Okay. And then upload it to Dropbox as a zip file. And then when you send it to them, have them request access. That's how you degrade that.
What was this graded on? Resolve? God damn.
You just add like 14 other steps and just say, fuck it.
The ironic thing is that actually probably would have helped, because all Saeed did, if I remember correctly, was he added like nice shading to certain elements on the project.
You would not believe what I did, bro.
Yeah, it looked. It was
what was the project? What was the?
It was
the category.
It's a product that I don't even know if it has launched yet, so I don't even know if I can say what it is.
It's commerce.
No,
and it
like
was COVID related.
Yeah.
How about that?
COVID related. Okay,
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so I was
Interesting.
Yeah, and it was kind of like a low key thing, you know. We're just trying to get some product pictures beforehand, stuff like that. I was like, all right, cool. So I kind of just got into it, and I was like, bro, these are looking dope. These are looking epic. You know, we could put a Porsche key right next to them. They would look sick. You know, like all this stuff.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden, I get that call, and I'm like, I'm so confused. I'm like, okay, if this was the simplest
Makes
version,
sense. They wanted to position themselves in a different portion of the market.
yes, exactly. So I was like, okay, what do I do? You know what I started? My first thought, I swear to God, was let me take a picture of it through my screen on my iPhone, dude. Just a Photoshop, just with Flash. Is this what you wanted?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So have you guys noticed something about those like COVID related products though?
Yes.
Right now?
What about
I
them?
haven't seen the market for the new age, new gen kind of really aesthetically beautiful, kind of, you know, commercially designed, like perfected products. I haven't seen them take their place in the COVID market.
They haven't, but let me actually tell you about a product real quick. I saw it 2 days ago.
Is it the mask?
That mask?
No, like the masks. There's like cool masks and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm seeing them, but none of them have caught in wind the way that they should have.
Yeah.
Not like
I
I know a dude who did a PPP or PPE whatever deal.
Mm-hmm.
It was like masks and a few other different things, and he sent it like overseas, and the deal was like $300 million.
What the fuck?
Jeez.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah.
Versus like I know another guy who started like one of those companies.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know him personally, but like we've connected online.
Yeah.
And he has one of those cool mask companies, like beautifully designed. It's like $300 or whatever,
Yeah.
right? Like something really high end,
Mhm.
stagnant.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't feel like the market thinks COVID is cool enough, or that it's nobody wants it to be here for that long.
Yeah, that's very
true.
true.
Exactly.
They want it to just
Like-
pass.
Like you're designing for something that everybody wants to, like they want this thing to end. Right? It's
Mhm.
not like you're designing for like a concert. Like if you're like you had a merch booth at a concert, everybody's coming to the concert and they want to be there for as long as possible, listening to Metallica or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But COVID is basically a concert that nobody wants to be at.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to leave.
But we all live in general admission.
In turn,
Correct.
Yeah.
We're all waiting in line still. We're waiting in line.
Hello, GA.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
That's the worst.
Yeah, it really
So
is. And
that's why I feel like the COVID market is the hardest to design for from a creative standpoint.
Yeah.
No, your friend,
I completely agree.
your friend who did the bulk order, that was smart. And here's why.
That was quick.
The COVID season, exactly, that too. But the COVID season isn't necessarily about cool design per se, right? Like Apple, for instance, they put out their brand new face mask, which is M95 compatible, right?
Mhm.
And also makes sense design wise. Like the mask, instead of it there being these big open gaps, like it's designed so that it folds out with your face, kind of like an origami thing, so that there's no gaps in your face, right? They're not selling those things like crazy.
Mhm.
Even though they're probably one of the better design masks on the market, they're not going to do that well. You know what's selling like hotcakes though are those shitty little blue masks that
Yeah.
people buy, right? You know what I'm talking
The
about?
disposable ones.
Yeah, the disposable ones. Those are selling like crazy.
You know what else is another hot item right now?
Hmm.
Since masks are disposable and you have a ton of them in your car, they have this fucking visor holder thingy for like the napkins.
Huh.
It goes straight onto your little
just pull
sun
one out?
visor. Yeah, he's pull one out every time.
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing, right? Like the point that I'm trying to make is because that's the case, right? Those are easier to access, first of all, than these masks. These masks took too long to come out.
Yeah.
Right. Like we're ready. These masks are now ready for the next global pandemic.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have a feeling this is going to be kind of a routine every couple of years, kind of like how recessions work.
Yeah, it's kind of like Ramadan, you know?
Yeah. You know, every once in a while. Well, no, because I look forward to Ramadan. I don't know about you, but
I mean, listen, if we can shine during COVID times, I'm down every couple of years.
Well, like here's
no, I'm telling you that's when the market plummets. Like we have cyclical recessions, we have cyclical dips, ebbs and flows in the market.
Mhm.
I think now there's going to be a new component that's added, which is, you know,
Well, we're seeing it with
Global
lockdowns,
pandemic.
basically.
what's that?
We're seeing it with lockdowns. They can just implement lockdowns at any time.
Right. But what happens next time a country is like, hey, okay, hold on. We need to shift some power around in the world. We got to make a couple chess moves. Release a freaking biological weapon.
Oh, you know what? I was going to say, I didn't want to bring it up,
China.
but I'm glad you went down that route because that is now on the table. That's now an
Why
option.
would that not be on the table?
Well, I mean, now it's like a proven method, right? I'm not saying China did
it's
it.
been done.
I'm not saying China did it intentionally.
Mm.
But what I am trying to say is if a country did try to do it intentionally, and then they essentially gave everybody in their populace herd immunity through either, I don't know, some secret vaccine, or better yet, they just shipped it out somewhere else and then closed off international travel for whatever reason, they could, like you said, switch some power around, get some new dynamics going. Something crazy could happen. Like they could rise and then another country could fall, puts them up a little bit higher.
Mhm.
And it's a weird...
Bro, the human race learns from Earth, right?
Mhm.
Since the earliest days of, you know, I don't want to get into science and religion stuff here, but like the earliest days of humanity, like when was fire discovered? When did people realize, oh crap, hold on, I need to drink water? They're like, look, Bambi's over there drinking water.
Oh, yeah.
Let me copy Bambi real quick and see if I survive. So they put their head in the river and whatever, right? Like that's what happened. So
Yo, this shit
now
Arrowhead?
that's a new version. So like, even if I understand it with the Wuhan story and all that stuff, but even if this had happened naturally via the Earth kind of going through a cycle, right?
Yeah.
Which is totally possible. Now people are going to learn from it. Now people are going to be like, look at that. You know, just like Bambi was drinking from the river, the Earth released COVID and the economies shifted and plummeted.
Mm.
You know, status symbols fell to levels like never before in that 1 year, right? So let's just reciprocate. Totally makes sense.
Something that we, as modern people, have a hard time doing is looking at history and learning from it. That is something that I'm worried, or a little worried about, right? 1918, influenza. We had a huge pandemic here in the US. And you know how we responded to that?
How?
Well, obviously a lot of people got sick
Mhm.
before there could be a lot of help done, and also their medicine wasn't that great. But president said, everybody wear a mask in goddamn 1918. And somehow we just missed that one all over again.
Yep.
And apparently every 100 years or so, naturally occurring, not intentionally, there's like another big pandemic that pops up. Yet somehow we haven't found a way to amply prepare for that, even though it's been happening quite literally for centuries, possibly millennia.
Have you seen the movie Bubble Boy?
No, but I know what it is.
That's essentially what I
Hell
think
is
of.
Bubble Boy.
It's about
Sit on a giant plastic bubble, dude.
You know those like big plastic balls that you can like take on a lake or something like that? They fill with air. Imagine living in that your whole life, and they made a movie out of it.
Jesus.
That would get dirty and sweaty.
Right?
Yeah.
How
many times did you piss in there?
That's how you create COVID, I'll tell you that.
Exactly. As soon as I pop that bubble, that's some biological warfare.
How does he clean that? It's like his mom passed the Windex, or
idea.
Are the germs on that going to be too much for him?
You don't clean it. That's the
How
short
do you
answer.
eat? Yeah. What?
Yeah, I thought the whole point of living in the bubble was the
What you have
germs
to
of-
do, the whole opening is only as big as your mouth. So like you have to roll it around till the whole
God.
opening's right here, and that's how you eat.
God.
No. Okay, well, we have a very famous question here at the stew before we wrap things up. It's usually it goes like this.
I wanted to talk about movies and stuff, but yeah, keep going. Ask the notorious question.
Yeah, the notorious question is, do you believe in aliens? And if so, what was the other question? Completely forgot.
No, the other question was ghosts, but let's just stick with aliens because that's
ghosts.
what's popular right now.
All right. Considering.
Well, I believe in facts, and that is yes.
Yeah.
So, of course, I believe in aliens.
This
We
is the
like
guy.
you over
Yeah,
here at the
dude.
2 a.m.
Okay.
podcast.
Straight up, that is the most
What do you,
straight up
dude?
answer.
Hold on, no. It's like there's literally borderline what I would call like undeniable proof,
Without a doubt.
scientifically. So, what do you like? How would you? That's like saying, do you believe there are big fish in the ocean? There are small ones, but do you believe in big ones?
Mm.
Like, yes, obviously, there are definitely freaking blue whales or whatever.
I'm sorry, what more proof do you need than the CIA just dropped thousands of documents with a whole
hundreds of
bunch
thousands.
information redacted?
I don't know if you've taken a look at that, dude, but I've read some of it.
Of course. What are you talking about?
This man is
Bro,
well
like-
studied in the
Yeah.
subject.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Just based on simple statistics.
Yeah.
The universe is infinite. Do you believe in that?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Everybody says yes to that, but no to aliens. It's
Right?
like, how
Yeah,
can
yeah.
you believe in one but not the other?
It's hilarious.
Makes
That
no
doesn't make
sense.
any sense.
Literally.
Oh my God, I just made a new best friend.
Like they don't, maybe not humanoids. Who knows? There probably are. There's probably somebody who looks exactly like each and every single one of you.
That's a
You know what I'm saying?
possibility.
But instead, yeah, how would you possibly know? There's infinite space for something like that to happen.
Yeah.
Why would this be the only Earth? Why would this be the only
Exactly. And
living? Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Yeah, and I try to think of it from the opposite way around. Like, what if they thought they were human? And then they're like, do you think aliens exist? And they're like, nah, bro.
But what if there's
And
like
we're
things that are just like,
and we're here.
like whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
There are probably worlds where things don't even communicate the way that we understand communication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like using frequencies or whatever.
They could
You know what I'm
communicate
saying?
through farts for all we know.
yeah.
Yeah, just walking.
Just,
Everywhere they go.
Just hit
No.
third gear.
No, you saying how they communicated reminded me of something that we watched in the stew not too long ago. It was a series that they put out on Netflix called like Other Worlds or what, I don't remember what it was called, but essentially it was like a whole graphic design team got together, got paid a shit ton of money by Netflix, and they're like, all right, make a bunch of alien worlds. Here's one astrophysicist to help you out, and
What?
let's make this happen, right? So in one of the episodes, they're talking about how there was a planet that has like roughly 2 times the gravity that Earth does, right?
Mm.
And so the way that animals or the beings on that planet moved around was essentially through swimming, because the oxygen molecules are so densely packed together that the air becomes viscous, right? So they can propel themselves through the air. It just looks like they're flying, but they're not aerodynamic features like for what we see in a bird. They're aerodynamic like how fish are. And so that's how like they get around, is by gliding on air, essentially propelling themselves through this ocean of thick oxygen, right? And then they would communicate as fish do.
What's the graphic style of this?
It's
I think it's actually on YouTube, not Netflix.
no, it's on Netflix. We watch it on Netflix, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But it's they were trying to go for, how would you even call that? Like super sci-fi. They were trying to go hyper realistic with some of the textures.
Okay, so it's like, yeah, we're talking.
think
it's
like
not
Avatar.
it's not a small production.
They're
let's
trying
put
to
it that
think
way.
outside of the box, clearly. Like they're experimenting. You can kind of tell.
But yeah, you know, that raises a lot of good points. I mean, like life on another planet could be completely separate from how we view it, right?
Mhm.
Like, for example, on Earth, all life is primarily derivative of carbon, or at least carbon's kind of the glue that holds us all together, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
True. And to us, life is based on the idea of humanoid and then branch out from there.
Exactly. But on another
Like
planet,
lesser than human being the top in our world.
we are
Yeah.
the
Right.
apex now. We weren't
Yes.
always, which is the fun part. And I mean, in a lot of
Right,
cases,
correct.
we aren't the apex predator. Like if you drop me in the middle of the ocean with nothing,
Yeah.
I'm screwed.
Yeah.
If you drop me in
Yeah,
the
but
middle
no, but you don't have to go to the middle of the ocean with nothing. That's the thing.
That's also true.
If someone told you go to the middle of the ocean and survive, you have unlimited resources. You get whatever you need. As a human, you have those resources. They exist to humankind, right?
Mhm.
I'll be banging around in a nice drop top submarine, cruising through, seeing whales and shit, like not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be
Dude,
bumping my music.
Yeah,
like,
dude. He's just whipping around with
you
like,
know,
boom.
I'm whipping it, dude. Just kicking back the tail, you know?
Got that 5%
No question.
tint.
He's got that new Lamborghini boat that they just came out with.
Harpoon gun, you know what I'm saying? Like, pull up on me, shark. You're about to die.
Pull up on
Yeah, bro. My sub Urus.
I got pulled up on by
my
this great white the
sub-Urus.
other day.
Got my 5% tint on. Boom.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So like you technically could.
Yeah.
So I think in that my argument is yes, we are in fact the apex predator just because of our abilities to access things that most other life forms can't.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Monkeys are catching up though. And AI now, we'll see where that ends
Yeah.
up.
Did you hear monkeys entered the Stone Age?
I think so.
Yeah. So essentially, I know that sounds weird and like very Planet of the Apes ish.
Yeah.
But essentially, monkeys have now entered a stage where they start to build tools out of stone and stuff like that.
Correct.
Kind of like how we, when we were earlier hominids, used to do that. And then luckily,
Correct.
for some reason, we got the lucky trait where our brain got to grow quite a bit, and also like the neural pathways connected in a way that just worked better. We were able to manipulate the environment around us, which is kind of what makes us so unique. Like we're one of the few animals, if you want to call us that, on the planet that actually has that big of an impact on its environment in comparison to anything else.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what separates us, is that we're able to take what's around us and manipulate it to make us more comfortable, be able to live longer, whatever.
Mhm.
Right. But my point is, if I'm trying to get back to something I said a long time ago, is that we're carbon based, right?
Yeah.
On another planet, it might be silicon or silicone, however you want to
Silicone.
pronounce
Yeah,
it.
you just don't know. You just don't know.
Yeah. It's a big place, the universe. In fact, it's so big, we don't even think we can see the whole thing, which
Yeah.
would make sense, right? We can only see as far as the light that at that distance can travel to us in a time that makes sense, right?
And that's why we turn around, because to the stew we belong and to the stew we shall return. Fuck that.
There you go. Dude, I'm glad we share a similar mentality on these subject matters, because to me it's just undeniable, dude. Like I've been saying,
It's right in front of your eyes.
there's no other way to look at it,
Just-
in my opinion.
yeah.
But one question that what you just said kind of brings to my mind is if we're, I think the reason monkeys are advancing now into that, or are now stepping into the Stone Age, is because of humans. It's because they're seeing what we're doing.
Has to be.
So how did we do it?
Watching animals.
That's my question.
Took hundreds of thousands
Watching
of years.
What?
Watching. Damn.
Took hundreds of thousands of years.
It really did.
Yeah. So yeah, but I know it took hundreds of thousands of years, but what started it hundreds of thousands of years ago? What if it was another life form? Like how am I trying to explain this? Like what monkeys are to us, that's what we were to them
Yes.
Yeah.
at the time.
So are you suggesting potential outer worldly intervention amongst early hominids? Is that kind of what you're suggesting? Is
He's
that on
throwing
the
it out
be.
there as a
No.
possibility.
I don't have the answers. I'm just saying that if we were just talking about how it's funny that humanity doesn't learn from history. Like we didn't learn from
Bro.
influenza or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but hold on, let's think about this. I mean, obviously this seems like it's 100,000 of years type situation, but like
yeah.
how did we figure out fire?
No, you know what? You bring up an interesting point.
Yeah. I really
And
like this
one
thought.
of the best civilizations to look at in terms of like weird evolutions
Mhm.
are the Egyptians,
Mhm.
right?
Exactly.
It's some people like to refer to it, if you believe in this theory, as the stair-stepping evolution,
Mhm.
where it's like it's a long period of nothing. And then all of a sudden, holy shit, we can build pyramids. And then it's a long
That's the
period of
spike.
nothing. And then holy shit, we figured out irrigation.
Holy shit,
And
we
then
have
a
PS5.
long period of and then the next thing, right?
Holy shit, we got a PS5.
Right. Yeah, now, yeah, right? Now, holy shit, why is my Discord audio
Yeah.
not working?
Holy shit, I didn't pay my Netflix subscription. No, I'm kidding.
But
You
yeah,
should probably set that up
no,
on
that's a-
autopay, though.
yeah.
Right?
that's a
My guy, you're fucking up already.
It's simple technology, my guy.
no, but that's one of the things, right? And that also includes learning from history, right?
Yeah.
So we have this weird stair-step evolution in certain societies or cultures that have existed throughout history, right? And then you look at people, or you can still look at the Egyptians for this example. After a period of time, they forgot how to build pyramids. You can look at the old pyramids, how they're built astoundingly, like to a T, lasted to this day with no problems. And then you can look at pyramids made in later years, and then all of a sudden they kind of have this weird little slump in the middle of them because they forgot how to build them properly so that it would be a continuous pyramid.
Yeah.
And in the middle, it started to cave because the structure wasn't built properly.
Yeah.
Or for example, the aqueducts in Rome, they forgot how to build those. So after a while, they fell into disarray, stuff like that.
After the while, they just called Caltrans.
Well, I think it's because humans are inherently lazy.
Yes, I would agree. It's
Right? Because like people are like, hold on. If we don't really technically need to do that, then like we'll just do it without it. It worked. Look, perfect.
yeah. Why do we need to
And
fix
for that person's lifetime, it was perfect. The
Yeah.
pyramid was
And then
pristine.
and then we say the word efficiency when really it's
Yeah, we're like,
when,
be efficient.
yeah, it's you're not efficient, you're just lazy. You sack of shit.
But I think efficiency
is a form of laziness.
Yeah, it's derivative of
It's a form of
laziness,
active
right?
laziness, if anything.
I think it's the positive form of laziness
Yeah.
is efficiency.
Like in order to be efficient, in order to be lazy, something has to be efficient.
That's true.
Oh, not necessarily. That's to be successfully lazy.
Mm.
Okay.
But most people are lazy and nothing is efficient.
Fuck it, dude. I know my career path now.
The only
I'm just
thing
gonna-
that's efficient is the
except-
Cheetos.
Yeah, that's the most efficient aspect of the day is like, don't wash my hands because if I wash my hands, then I'm just going to have to get them dirty again. So just keep them dirty.
Yeah.
Efficiency. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go, bro. Hey, that makes sense. Like if sometimes
I think
I'm on-
efficiency is the positive
Yeah.
form of laziness for sure.
That's true. That's true.
Listen, I'll tell you what. It is very fun having a conversation with you over Discord. We definitely have to do this in person
Yeah,
soon.
Yeah.
You're coming in again.
I would love to, bro.
Absolutely.
For real.
100%.
We need you in here. next
Yeah,
time.
man. But
What kind of fun and games you guys got in there?
bro, we got Moncala, we got chess.
This
we
guy
got,
just brought two new games
yeah,
today.
I can bring in my Switch.
and spouted them off as if it was about to be a list of 100. We got Moncala, we got chess, he just brought
Yeah.
2.
Dude, we got my Steam library.
Oh, there you go.
To be fair, we did have a rule
Nah.
right when we bought this place was
Yeah.
no Xbox, like no consoles.
Yeah, I wanted
or
it
anything
strictly to be like
I
a
feel you.
like, hey, if you want a form of entertainment, why don't you read? Or you got TV. That's about it.
Yeah.
Maybe in the upgrades
I feel you.
too.
I like that.
Yeah.
I hardly ever
Yeah.
touch my systems anymore, unfortunately.
No, I-
bro.
I feel
and I
you.
was pissed. I was like, why can't I get a PS5? I don't like I was trying to get a PS5 after a 15-month period where I played on my PlayStation 4 maybe like 4 times.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Literally,
Why
I went
was
through
I
the same
struggling?
thing. It was just, I get stuck in this hype
Marketing.
mode, and then I'm like, nah.
It's FOMO. It's FOMO.
Yeah, it's FOMO.
Oh, I'm totally getting FOMO when it comes to the PS5.
You can have mine, dude. I don't want it.
Can I just try it? Because I just want to feel that all I really wanted it for, and I swear to God, was just to feel the triggers.
I could buy you a controller.
No, you have to have a game in order for it to work.
Yeah, but it still works on PC.
But do you know what I'm saying though? Like certain games that have
The
that
haptic
trigger
feedback and all that stuff.
the trigger functionality where it's like there's 2 tiers where it's like an actual gun where it's like a little bit of give and then there's that got to give a little bit extra to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see if it was that good.
Yeah, dude. Like I tried it with what was it, Call of Duty, and I put just a regular SMG. The trigger, like the pullback was kind of hard, right? Move up to the sniper. And that thing is like you literally gotta drag that shit in. Like that pressure point is just oof.
Do I don't know if I've paid attention to that. I think I'm gonna go do that
Yeah.
after this though.
Yeah.
He's going to go
Do
on a
that.
3-week
I don't think I
straight
paid
up
attention.
to
Go
make up
through
for
your
the past
entire
months.
weaponry
No,
list.
let me tell you why. Because I clap kids in Call of Duty.
All
right.
Yeah.
So anytime I'm quick scoping, I'm whipping the trigger.
Yeah.
So to me, it's no different.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I've been whipping that trigger.
There's no better feeling than a good quick scope, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's
Of
true.
course.
That's very
Do
true.
you remember like
Of course,
way
dude.
back in the day with controllers before there was even like the push and pull? For
Yeah.
example, like on PlayStation 2,
Yeah.
it was just like the static R1 and R2.
Mhm.
Like you just tapped it.
It was a rectangle and then a bigger rectangle.
You think people miss that?
Actually, maybe.
Because I mean, like in terms of gaming, right? Like for first person shooters, especially, I imagine there's an efficiency that comes with that because it gives you that nanosecond of reaction time of just tapping
Yeah.
it rather than pulling it all the way down,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm not saying it's that big of a distance. It's like what, not even in half an inch that you have to pull. it
Yeah, that's
down.
true.
But
That's very
it just
true.
reminded me of that. I was going through the garage the other day and I like found this bin with my old PlayStation 2 in it and it had all the games, like the classics, just
Damn.
Good
everything
times.
in there. Oh man.
Dude, it's crazy that right now I moved into a house recently earlier this year.
Damn.
Congratulations.
Congrats, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm now finding myself packing up boxes of things that I don't feel like I'm going to use for a while
Mhm.
and like starting that box that you just talked about opening.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm starting that so like in the future my kids are going to be like, "Yo, what the heck is that box?" You know what I'm saying? And it's going to have my PlayStation 4 in it or
Damn.
whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Same.
Then you get to
So-
pull it out, show the kids.
I
what's
had that
up.
realization earlier cuz I'm converting my garage into a wood shop
Awesome.
cuz I love
Yeah.
woodworking, bro. It's my favorite.
Same.
I'm on
But,
my
like,
way.
On my way.
You too?
Bro, same.
I
I've been
wanna
wanting
get
to
started.
Yeah.
Like I've been wanting to get
Dude, I
started
got a
for years.
CNC drill mill coming in, a laser cutter with a 34 or 36 by 48
Let's
bed.
go.
Like a
dude.
serious
Yeah.
laser cutter coming in, bro.
I need to have
and a 3D printer.
I need to
Dude,
have
So we're
a,
going crazy.
Yo,
I need to have a
let me
conversation with you
film
after
that
this
shit.
podcast.
Are you gonna
That's
film?
all
Are
right.
you gonna film it?
Yeah, you're gonna put I'm gonna use your video on YouTube though.
Yeah, I'm down.
My YouTube channel's about to pop, bro.
Yeah, I'll literally just be your camera guy. If you want to edit it, go ahead.
No,
No.
you edit it too if you want to film.
Okay,
it.
fine. I'll do it.
Do the
I'll
work,
do it.
bitch.
Okay, see, okay, hold on, stop.
I-
What did we talk about with value, bro? What did we talk about with value earlier? The first thing you should have said there is, all right, no problem. I'd be happy to. We'll talk numbers later. That's what you should have said.
Bada bing, bada boom.
That's true.
My favorite part about
I was gonna
this
do it for
is-
free because I love you, but
My favorite part
I appreciate that, but don't do that.
from my perspective, it looks like you're looking at Saeed.
It really
talking
does.
about- talking
I'm like,
about
hey,
big
damn.
amounts of
hey, my bad, dude.
Hey, listen, my bad. I'm so used to streaming. I go back to my freaking the
No.
one that's recording my screen.
You're chilling, dude. But man, I'm excited for you. That's freaking awesome.
No, I'm actually.
Dude, it's gonna be so much work. I just realized I had all my tools and they're all like kind of not organized. And I'm generally a pretty organized person, but I feel like I've been moving for so long. Like I'm still living out of a box because we're remodeling and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
So like, I feel like I've been in moving mode for so long that at this point I'm like, dude, I need to like
Yeah.
settle in. You know, I need all my tools in one place. I need clamps in a clamps drawer or
Mhm.
hanging on the clamps portion of the wall. You know what I'm saying? All of my batteries and all my chargers and all my screwdrivers and screws or whatever, everything
Mhm.
needs to be in a designated place.
Yeah,
That way you
That's
can
fine.
build efficiently.
that's true. You need to. You need to so you can focus on it.
Yo, if you want help setting that up, let me know. I'm on my way.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, we're all about anything craft in here, bro.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah,
I
dude.
love it. I built this desk actually.
I saw it, man. Is it? Did you do resin? With
Yeah.
it's sick.
Epoxy resin. Try to
Sick.
do like
How-
a little bit of a different
how
design.
how
And, bro,
messy was it, dude?
Not messy because like it was in a contained
Yeah.
environment, you know, but just not fun either, bro.
I
So annoying.
yeah, I can tell.
Like I figured it out now,
Mhm.
but I'm probably never gonna do it again.
Oh my god, there's people that do it
You know what I'm
daily
saying?
too. That's insane.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you get the hang of it and you're all about it, then why not?
Yeah.
But to me, no. I'm actually really excited about what's gonna go on back here though too.
Sick, dude. We're excited to see it.
It's gonna be cool.
I'm actually going to hit you up in the future for some potential business related propositions.
Ha ha.
if you might be
Talk
interested,
to me.
we'll talk about it afterwards.
Yes.
Sure.
All right, guys.
Sure, bro.
You know how it be here at the stew. We do nothing but do and yeah, baby boo. So if you haven't yet, please go follow Tarek at tarek.em on Instagram. He also has a YouTube channel. It's also it's tarek.em, right?
Tarek Mustapha, just my
Tarek
full name.
Mustapha.
We'll include
Okay.
all the links below.
Yeah, we'll include all the links below in the descriptions. But if you haven't yet, please go subscribe and rate us on Apple Podcasts because that helps us immensely. Also, we're on Spotify and what else are we on? Castbox?
YouTube.
Apple Podcasts.
No, we're on a lot of freaking platforms, but we're on YouTube as well.
Just in case you missed it, that's YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
You guys are looking at me like,
Castbox, Anchor.fm, and many more to come. And that's the 2 a.m. podcast.
Exactly. Yeah. So go ahead, follow Tarek, follow spiced.nice.
Check out
And,
Oculart.
Instagram.
Any famous last words for this episode? my man?
Exactly. We're gonna put all the
Man,
links
this was
down
a
below
vibe,
in the
dude.
description. Tarek, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Next time, we would love to have you in the stew, show you around. Haha.
I'll be there.
Yeah, maybe play some
Second shot, boys. You know,
Yes,
play
sir.
some Moncala.
you
some
guys can
chess.
cough on me
Yeah,
if you want.
exactly, dude. We'll cough so much.
Cough all you want, dude. I'll just laugh.
For sure. All right, guys,
All right,
go check out
appreciate
Tarek's stream. When do you stream, Tarek? You want to let him know?
Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Sick.
Saturday is one that I'm working on a little bit, but Monday and Wednesday set 5:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also hit your boy up on TikTok, dark.em. I'm posting some fun, quick little Photoshop recaps on there.
You heard it here
Exactly,
first.
guys. Well, you heard the man. Go and do it. And until next time, we will catch you. And Tarek, we're gonna do the ritual of usually in 5, 4, 3.
You want me to count it off? A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Peace.
We need to work on our harmonies.
We really do.
Nice.
Zade, we're going to teach you how to sing like a canary.
Yes, sir. We're still